Hello, I will be explaining the works done in this PR. The PR is resolving an issue, this one, and this issue asks to implement a feature for creating a new organization. Uh, Let me show you briefly. This is how the app looks after the PR is applied. And in the team selection UI at the sidebar of the application, and at the bottom, there's a create an organization button right here. When a user clicks this, a new dialog pops up and asks user to create a new organization. And there's a name field, so a user can fill in the organization name here. And then after when they click create button, it'll create a organization, and then the app is redirected to the new organization. And that's what this issue is asking. So keep that in mind, and I'll explain the important stuff done in this PR. There are a bunch of stuff done, bunch of other stuffs done in here, but these two are the most important things. So the first one is that I created a new Supabase client, but it's a bit different from the original one because the new client is going to be only used on the server side, and it bypasses the Supabase tables, row level security. It's so without a policy, it can access to the table data. So that's why to make it happen, I had to use a service role key that can override it, and it should not be used on the browser side to make sure the service role key is hidden on the server side. So this is the code, and right here I declared a server only declaration, and this can be used by installing a server only package provided by React. Mm. And as you can see, there's a create client function. So whenever to use this client, the module has to import this function and call it and use the instance as a client. And this is actually using the client creator function provided by Supabase.js package. And right here, instead of passing anonymous key of Supabase, I'm passing in a service role key, which is only exposed to server-side environment. And here are some configs that are related to auth because I'm not going to use auth features with this client. The auth feature is going to be used with another Superbase's auth client, and I am restricting the access to the auth props of the client. Yeah, okay, that's it for the new client. And I did add creating a new organization feature. Uh, Here, let's look at the code here. So basically, I created an action when an action that is triggered when a user pushes a create button in the model. So the action function itself is right here. It basically gets a user from the auth client and pass user data in a new organization name that user typed in and pass it to the initialize new organization function. And here is a time zone value, but it's not important right now. It's going to be resolved from another issue. Anyways, this function uh, is is creating a new organization, but also other entities that other organization related entities to the database. Let's look at the function. The function is right here. Um, First, it creates a new organization right here. After then, it creates a member entity so that to make sure the current user is involved into the newly created organization. And there is a organization setting, and there is organization form that is to used in that is going to use for submitting a daily Scrum update. And here are the questions of the form, the default ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are the tasks done in this function. So after all the initialization is done, it returns the organization object and the application redirects to the newly created organization page. Okay, that's that's all for this PR, and thanks for listening.